Andy, back in ahead of another game under the lights tomorrow, and I suppose you evaluate what happened on Saturday, move on from it, and look ahead towards Farsley.
Yeah, again, tough opposition. Farsley Celtic had a good run of form of late. Lost the weekend. Went to see them the other day against Peterborough Sports. But yeah, it's looking at a review back on Saturday. I thought up until 43 minutes before the mistake, we dominated possession, and going at half time, regrouped, came out second half, got a goal deservedly, and then just two switch offs. We gave them goals rather than they worked for them. So yeah, we've reviewed it today, looked back at it and see what can improve. And again, very similar pictures tomorrow in terms of the game approach, game plan, how Far's set up. So we have to be better again. We have to make sure that we keep improving. Not like one result dampen us. We've got 2 home games now where we can get back results and really cement where we are.
Must be frustrating looking back at the stats, seeing how dominant we were in the stats wise, and to end up with that scoreline, I guess.
It's frustrating because, like I said, they didn't open us up. No team's really opened us up yet. We've only conceded from our mistakes, so that's one thing we can rectify. You can't help making mistakes. We're all human, and I'm not going to single players out for making mistakes. Yes, we have to improve on them, and yes, the staff will work and we'll analyse it and we'll sit down with the players to make sure that once is a mistake, twice, 3 times is a habit, and you can't have that. So yeah, we can accept mistakes. Hopefully we get a reaction from the players now and a positive result.
I suppose in that aspect, everyone makes mistakes. It's just probably frustrating and unfortunate that 3 players made 3 mistakes in the same game, because if they happen in different games, it's a different result, isn't it?
Yeah, and we emphasised to the players at the beginning of today. Before Saturday's result, we conceded 5 goals throughout the season, and again, uncharacteristic of us, we conceded 3 in a game. So there are going to be moments in the season where things were against us and the decisions we make aren't right, but through the long season, it'll even itself out. We've got a lot of games left now to look at. So I know people look at the league position now, and we're not top of the league, but the end of the end goal is to be topped by 46 games. So I'm not kidding ourselves. We're not fully there yet, but we're in a great position where we can still be top after Tuesday's game, and then another home game to cement that.
I was going to say, for many teams in the league, tomorrow night is a game in hand on them, isn't it? So it's about taking advantage of that. Yeah,
we have to take advantage of home games, because I think on Tuesday nights we've been really good so far. When we get the atmosphere from the crowd and the players buzz off it, I think you can see an improved performance. Like I say again, we're not that far away from it being another good performance on Saturday. Barring mistakes, we take the 3 points, which I said on my post-match after the game. I thought, performance-wise we were good, but ultimately the result is 3-2 Southport, and we have to lick his wounds and get on with it. And now Farsley comes thick and fast, and again, like I said, Farsley will be an organised side, very similar formation to what Southport plays, so we can learn from the patterns we did, but just cut out mistakes. For Farsley then, it's your former team. There's a lot of outside noise going on with them. What are your thoughts on them? Yeah, again, with Farsley, there was always a little bit of outside noise when we were there, actually. But what that does is it galvanises a player and makes them more united. So we have to be careful of that. And the team spirit's always been there at Farsley Celtic, even when Russ Wilcox was in charge before I came. They narrowly avoided relegation twice in a row on the last day. And yeah, the one thing that I've got is players that will fight and scrap for every single ball, and they've got a little bit of quality in them. Pav's running them now, so we've got a manager who's an FA tutor, so they'll try and play football at times. And yeah, I expect a full battle, but fully expect us to have a game plan and produce a performance similar to Russell. And for them at the minute, every game's an away game as well, so they're used to being on the road, aren't they? Yeah, I went to watch them at against Peterborough Sports the other night. They played at Bradford Park Avenue, so it's a little bit away from home, and they are used to that now. So it's something that I've done pretty well with, being brilliant. I think it's 17 points they've got, and yeah, for every single away game so far, it's not a bad return. So yeah, we know they're going to be a tough outfit, organised battle, and it's a mentality of, if we go to the full-time teams and beat them. We did that when I was there. We played against Fylde and Kings Lynn and teams around us that were all full-time Kidderminster, and we picked up results because sometimes character gets you through it.
In terms of team news, any changes from the weekend in terms of injuries or anything like that?
No injuries, no. Just Lawsy. It was probably going to be 2 or 3 weeks. Everyone else is fit and available for selection, and like I said, there's place up for grabs. But at the same time, I'm not going to change too much or rip too much up because we've got this far. So, and again, barring 3 mistakes, we win a game, another game of football. So it's going to be players and positions up for grabs, but that's up to myself and my staff to make sure we get the right side out.
With Jason, well, what was the nature of that? You probably spoke to the radio about it. But...
Yeah, he just did some shooting practice on Thursday, and his last shot he struck was felt his thigh. Kieran's checked him and he says it's just a slight strain, so probably end of November before he's back, which is a blow for him. I mean, he's not had much game time, but he's a great lad, and he's unfortunate not to be in and around the squad a little bit more, but a lot of competition for places. Just
finally, as we always do, fans tomorrow night under the lights. We saw what it was like last week, and we just need that again, don't we?
Yeah, same message again. Keep supporting us. I know at times when we don't get results, it is frustrating, but the work of the players is still unquestioned. You can just, like I said, people make mistakes, and we move on. We can't dwell too much. I've always said we don't dwell on the past results. We make sure we fully focus on the next result and make sure that we're fully at it from the first minute, because it's an important game for us. It's an important game to get back on top, and 2 home games. Hopefully now we can get 2 results.